Recording.
Great, okay. So for the improvers today, we just had a back to basic kind of technique class. We talked about the tension in your arms, and we showed the bar stool. So you go from here.
Sitting to lifting where your bum is just on the bar stool. So your weight is back, and it's the stretch here in the arms that you can feel.
Yes.
And it's the stretch that makes you want to move.
Exactly. And we talked a lot about not locking out your shoulders or your arms. So keeping your frame intact.
Yes. And no W's for weird.
Alright, so that's what we talked about today. We also talked about keeping your pulse going, so you have a bouncy feeling all the time.
We talked about looking for the 1 in the music and starting our rock steps on the 1 and the 5, and varying the size of our movements depending on the song, where you don't go big movements on a very fast song because it's just uncomfortable and too hard.
Yes. So we talked about musicality, what kind of music it is. If it's a flowy and grand song, to use flowy and grand music. So use your arm that's free to do stuff with it. Even if it's just a little tweak to the side or it's a movement, depending on the music you have. Also, we kind of encouraged you to count in your head or out loud to make sure that you are on time all the time. And this is very useful when we start styling later on, because if you do funky stuff, it's always good to know where the 1 is. So if you mess up, then you can go for the 1. Yes.
And also in improvers, we talked about keeping our shoulders above our hips. So when we're doing the rock step, we're taking the full body and we're not just going back with the bum, we're going step and keeping ourselves above our hips instead of going. Because it's fine to stick the bum out if it's styling and you're meaning to do it, but generally we should try and keep our frame and our posture as proper as possible.
Exactly. And if you stick your bum out, it's easy to lean forward and your shoulders will lose focus. So if you want to put your bum out, use an active effort to do it and bring it back in, so you're standing above yourself all the time. That's basically what we talked about in improvers today. We sped up the music a little bit to get your dancing faster with technique as well, and hope you had a good class. Thank you.